Wicked Cool Toys' big property for 2014 is Crashlings, tiny alien creatures from around the galaxy that are crash landing on toy shelves around the nation. Available in packs designated for insects, aliens, dinosaurs, monsters, and sea life, they are available in a variety of ways. But one of the coolest ways to get your Crashling fix would be their playsets, and today we're looking at the Crash City Catapult playset. Made for ages 5 and up, the Crash City Catapult playset features a meteor base ramp and slide for rolling down your Crashlings onto the target, which is Catapult City, as well as a zip line and a Catapult meteor launcher. It also includes 3 different types of Crashlings to play with. The packaging is your average box, and there's not much difference between the front of it and the back, as you will note, except for showing you a little bit more of how the toy functions on the back of it. Otherwise, it's a very colorful display, easy to see on the shelves of toy stores. When you buy this playset, some construction is required, but it's not a ton of stuff. No glue, no screws, none of that kind of stuff. I started to do a time-lapse of my construction of this toy, but I quickly realized that it was not going to fit into my light box, so I had to move it onto my desk, which you will see momentarily. The playset took about 6 minutes total to put together by hand. Again, no glue required or anything else. It only took that long, I think, because I just didn't have enough space at first to finish making it. I also did not add the sheet of decals that came with it, but that should only add another 5 minutes at most to the building of this. I had some trouble snapping the slide together, but other than that, this was a piece of cake to construct. Once it is put together, it's pretty sturdy and a good amount of fun. Because of my space limitations, I had some trouble doing a few of the actions, but here's my attempt at using the ramp, which worked pretty well. Because of the design of the toy, it's low risk that you will damage anything or lose any Crashlings, since it's an enclosed area and doesn't send the toys flying away into space. And here is the zipline in action, which works a lot better when the zipline is kept as straight as possible before you send a Crashling flying down on it. And lastly, here's the Catapult in action, which is actually stronger than it appears in this video, but I just didn't want to lose my Crashlings forever in my cluttered workspace on my desk. Overall, the Crashling City Catapult playset is very cool and a lot of fun, especially if you have more Crashlings to play with. It can be easily compatible with other figures of the same size, and I'd say maybe even up to 2-inch to possibly 4-inch figures as well. So you can get a lot of mileage out of this as well by throwing a few G.I. Joes onto that zipline, which is a big plus. I'm a big fan of this playset, and I recommend scooping it up if you are a fan of the Crashlings line too.